All right. We are live. What is up, everybody? We're going to test the stream again. Made some tweaks to the camera. Just trying to kind of figure this out, make it look a little better, because last week it looked pretty bad. We're still shooting for hopefully full-time streams on Monday nights, maybe from 8 to 10 eventually. That's probably going to be the regular, either 8 to 9 or 8 to 10, one of the two. But just trying to check a couple things out here. So I'm going to put some stuff in the chat and see if my chat bot's working. We're going to see if it'll work for us here. Okay, good. That's good. My notice worked. Checking the chat bot. Oh, what's up, Carrie? What's going on? Good to see you in here. We're just working on a melody we started last week. Just trying to kind of see what we can come up with and finish this up. This is number 5 in the Grim Trap bundle. I got 3 more because I finished 6 and 7 this morning. So this is from a couple weeks ago. But let's roll in here and see what we can come up with. Let's listen back and kind of see where we're at. Yeah, hope you're doing good over there. How's everything sound audio-wise? Everything sound okay? So I think that's pretty good. Let's see where we can go from here. First off, I think what I need to do is I need to close down this second view. That way I can see my OBS. There we go. Thanks. I'm glad you like it. Let's see. How have things been going on your end? You been able to produce anything with the beta pack at all? Or I shot you a Reddit message today. I know you've probably been busy too, and our time stretch is very different. So we're currently making the second half, which will be our verses. So let's go. Let's drag these across. Oopsie, I didn't want to do that. Let's undo that. And then we're going to drag these across. So first off, I got to see what's going on here because this isn't 16 bars. Are we a bar short? That would be weird. Oh no, you're fine. You're fine. There's actually someone in the chat, so I'm fine with that. So how many bars is this? Let's see. Oh. 8. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. That's weird. I must just have it in a weird spot in the timeline. So, oh yeah, that's why the whole thing's just shifted back at bar. There we go. So let's fix this real quick. That way it's not messing me up the whole time. That would make sense. There we go. Now everything fits. Maybe we add some strings in there. I got a violin, but let's switch it up and throw some strings in. So let's actually duplicate the violin. And then I want to see if my stream is working here. And then let's go back over your channel. Interesting. There we go. It's working. Okay, that's better. So what I want to do here is we're going to get rid of this stuff. And then let's find a strings patch, I think. And then it always opens up on my second monitor for some reason. Let's go. I think it's the session strings that I like. It's not sessions. It's Symphony series. Symphony series. String ensemble. Let's do violins. That'll be nice. It's loading. Okay. And then let's go. Let's make a little MIDI clip here. And then let's loop this. I'm going to loop this here. Maybe like that. Let's go up an octave. There's a lot of latency on that. Interesting. So let's go. Then we'll go back up. Here we go. I definitely think my camera looks a little better this time around too. I think that looks pretty good compared to the first stream. The colors were really, really bad. So now what I got to do, that's going to be clashing with the guitar. So I'm going to open up my EQ here. And then I'm going to bring out the lows a little. Clean that up. And we'll put a high pass on. And I like to make these things little pockets. And then let's throw some reverb on there. And then we're gonna, let me scoot over a little bit, get in the middle of my desk. That's a little better. And let's throw reverb on there. And I want to cut the lows out of that reverb a little bit and maybe a touch of the high so it's not super bright. Mix it up. I think I'm gonna drop that a little lower. There we go. That's good. So if I remember, Carrie, we were like, what, 12 hours apart? So it's got to be pushing 7, 8 a.m. over there? And then I think we're gonna grab the EQ. And then I'm actually going to add a second EQ. That way I can automate it. We're going to add a second EQ after everything. No, we'll do it before. No, I want to do it after. That way it processes all of that. And then for the verse, I'm going to filter out the highs a little bit. And then that's good. And then let's do this. The lows are already taken out, so we won't need to do that. And then these strings, let me rename that to start here. Have to come way down. S-T-R-I-N-G-S. Oh, and then what if we put a tremolo on there? Put an auto pan tremolo. And then we'll make it kind of like swell up as it's playing. Give it a little movement and body to it. Synced. And then I'm going to go, let's go 2 to start. And then we'll hit the shape down and hit this invert button. And then I'll kind of make it swell up. And then we'll give it a little more amount. Now let's go, let's try 1. And let's bring the amount back down a touch. And then when you do that, it makes it a lot quieter, so you can bring the volume back up a little to compensate for that. Let's see. Do I have audio? Oh, nice. Okay, that seems to be working pretty good. Nice. Okay, that's good. And then what if I think I'm going to take these and I'm going to duplicate everything. And then maybe I'll go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. 6? 7? Okay, 7 it is. Okay, now I have to duplicate all this across, so let's grab that and then duplicate it. Actually, I have some macros set up, that way I can one-click stuff, but you could just hit Control-D to duplicate stuff. And then let's go in here and change this second pattern. And then, so let's do the same thing here. Drop that back. And then, oh no, that was a full, so we'll go full bar. And then, Yeah, that's good. I like that. That's pretty solid. Oh, thank you. It's funny because I'll hum stuff into my phone and I'll kind of just like record things and then I'll have to hum it back. Like I started this off of a recording from my phone last time and then I'm sitting there like humming it in trying to make sure I can figure it out. It's just easy. You can always hear it. If you can hum it, you can hear it. Okay, so then what is... Oh, that's the texture. Let's see if I can hear the texture. So what if I bring the texture in on the second half and then go down an octave? What are you hearing, Carrie? What do you think it's missing? What are your thoughts? What kind of sound can I add? This bell, though, I gotta filter this out because it's a little cranky up here. So I'm gonna add just another EQ so I don't mess with that. So let's drag another EQ, and I'm gonna kind of tame the brightness on that a little more on that bell because it's kind of a little, it's got a little nip to it. Just like this. Man, that's a nice sound though. Oh, that's a lot better. Okay, good. And then I think these strings are too high. Let's drop them down. So let's go one more. Let's go one more. No, that doesn't work. Yeah, so one's good, and then let's drop that down. Actually, let's play it through. See, you always got to play it through and listen. Yeah, let's do I do 2 different octaves or do I keep it 1 octave? Let's try it 1 octave down. Yeah, let's keep it 1 octave, and I still wanna... do I add more reverb or do I filter it out more? Let's try more reverb. And let's filter it too. Bring the amount down. Maybe that's what's kicking me, is it's swelling too much. Okay. So I think now I just need like one more counter melody or something. Or should I throw the... let's throw the vocals in. What if... So, okay, let's go down an octave and then maybe... That didn't do anything. It didn't do anything. Okay, so that's good. And then I'm going to boost that gain up a little bit now. Actually, no. We'll just undo that. And then I'm going to do it on the track level instead of the clip level. Oh, I can't, though. It has to be the track level because that would do the other one. It's got to be the clip level. Okay, and then now, if I multiply it by 2... Oh, yeah. That's sick. Okay. No, you're fine. Go to work. It's okay. I understand. We all got jobs. It kind of stinks, but yeah, message me when you can and pop in. I'm probably going to be on here for another 45 minutes, hour, maybe 2 at the absolute most, but I'm just trying to finish this one melody. So hope you have a good day at work over there, and hopefully it's not too taxing on you, but I appreciate you stopping in anyway. That's awesome. Is my ping cord working? It should be. Because it worked on the... Huh. So what other spots? Let's just take that across 3 times. That's pretty cool. Also, Carrie, if you're still there, could you just hit that like button for me? That way I get a little bit of boost. If you're gone, that's cool. So what if I'm going to need to, so I got to delete that, and then I'll bring all that in. And then what if I drop, oh, yeah. I can just drop that down. Yes. That'll be good. Same thing here. We'll do this kind of everything down an octave, this verse, or this melody. And let's throw these drums on again. Oh no, I never put my freaking screen on. Oh my god, I never put my screen on. Stupid. Jitters. Whoops. That's funny. I can't believe I forgot to put my screen on. Okay. Okay. I think that's pretty good. And let's drag this over here. And I think I need to play with these strings a little bit. I had it on the just chatting mode. Stupid. Okay. So I'm going to open up this. And I think now I'm comfortable putting the second window back on because I can just look at the chat on my iPad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let's solo the strings. Okay. why my ping cord isn't working here. So let's figure this out real quick. Or was that on my iPad? Oh, I did that on my iPad. Let's check that real quick. I'm trying to get some automated chats going. So let me figure this out. Sapphire YouTube channel. I think it's this one. Oh no, it's Stream Elements, not ping cord. It's that one. Maybe I didn't publish it. I need like an... It needs an ARP. That's what it needs. We need an ARP in here somewhere. So let's duplicate the bell and let's find an ARP that we can stack on top of everything. And we're going to get rid of all of this. Bang. Where is it? There it is. And then let's kind of shrink this down a bit. Let's turn our velocities up on these ones. I want this. And then let's just undo that last one. Okay, now let's find a sound. How did my... There we go. Let's open this up and find a sound for it here. Why isn't this opening either? That's what I want to know. Okay. So I want like another pluck. Maybe a darker one though. Get out a razor. Probably not, but let's just get something in there that's different so we can hear it. Oh! Okay, that's actually sick. Oh man, that's nice. But I am, however, gonna drop this reverb way down. And then I think we're gonna put a delay on it too. This will be sick. And then we're gonna pull that feedback. Let's pull the dry wet back, and then ping pong. That's nice. So now what if I make this the whole way? That way it fills out the front too. We can't have everything come in the second half. I don't know why my Stream Elements isn't opening. like that. That's good. That's good. So let's give the whole thing a run through. Is it working? I need to bring this Reese back down too. That's good. Let's go minus 10 for the Reese, because this is a different one than I normally use. So the normal one I use, I can usually get away with around minus 18, but for this, it's in that new VST Rumble, and it seems like I need to push that a little harder to get sound out of it. I'm just gonna try to log into Stream Elements real quick and see if I can get this chat to work. But it doesn't seem to be working. So chat bot. It was time. Let's see if I can remember. Commands, modules. It was timers. Is that what it was? Yeah. 5 lines. Interval offline. Interval online. 10 minutes. So it doesn't seem to be working. It says it's enabled too. Oh, minimum amount of chat lines in the last 5 minutes to activate the timer. Oh, okay, well. Huh. I feel like that was enough, but I guess not. Whatever. What if I cut this in half? Oh, I think I like that. I think I'm going to do that instead. Well, let's go back. Yeah, that way it's different. Because they're kind of like the same. They're the same tempo and the same note pattern. So they're both eighth notes. So they kind of just all land on the same note. So it kind of, I feel like this, you can hear it better. But because I did that, I'm going to have to, first off, duplicate that. And I'm going to have to bring it down a little bit more. Do I have any processing on this? That's better. Because we made it faster, what happened was it feels louder because it's going faster. So when it's slower, the transients don't poke through as much. So when you make it go faster on 16th notes instead of 8th notes, you have to bring either the volume down, or you could see in here what I did was I brought the filter down instead of the volume. That way it kind of filters out the top and it'll feel quieter and it'll be less bright. And I also might automate. I might turn movement off on. Let's see. Yeah. So in the verse, I'm gonna automate the movement off. That way it sounds a little smoother, because you don't want the verse to have as much energy as the hook. that's good. I think that's a lot better. Okay. And what else? Let's give it one more and see. And then I think for the verse also, we should probably... drop it down an octave? No. Oh, you know what we need, though? For this one, because we don't have that respace, we're gonna... Why is this so big? Let's scope that in a little bit. We need to bring D1. That's it. I need to duplicate these root notes down an octave again. Oh, that's better. That's nice. Now let's drag these drums across. What is our violin doing? What's going on with our violin? Is something messed up here? Let's see. Oh, for some reason it lost its... I thought something sounded off. Guarneri violin, and then violin. This is the violin that I like to use. I've been using it a lot. I see a lot of people using the Stradivari, but I kind of like this one because it's a little more earthy and it's got a little more grit to it. There we go. Okay. Hey, what's up, Steven? Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Glad to see new faces. I'm assuming you said you're new here. You weren't here on the last one. I'm just trying to finish up this melody for my new flagship trap bundle that I'm working on. So we started this last time. I'm kind of getting back into streaming. But we're working on basically the verse section over here and then going to just assemble it all. Dude, I'm stoked to have you in here. That's awesome. I really appreciate you coming in and messaging in the chat. It's huge. I like it a lot. What do you think of the melodies? Does it sound okay? Is everything okay with the stream as well? It was only my second time back on since I started streaming again. How long have you been producing? You doing trap, obviously, so Anything I can help you with, or you might even be better than me, who knows? This is one of my pre-made drums from the bundle I've been using to kind of test out how it sounds, but so far sounding good. Oh, that's funny. You don't have a clue about making beats. That's even better. You just stopped in. What made you click, if you don't mind me asking? And then let's bring all this down here, and let's just grab an 808. Let's find one of the ones from my pack here. We'll do a little promo. Dimension. No, we want drum kit 808s. That's pretty cool. I still appreciate it. That's awesome for you to come in here and say, hey, I really like it. I'm going to go through some of these 808s. I made all these sounds here on the left. I'm working on a new drum kit. It's actually a melody or trap suite. So I made all these sounds from scratch that I'm going to post for sale on my site. And then basically producers can use them to make beats of their own. So I'm going to add an 808 and see if we can make a little pattern here. And then I'm going to preview it. That way we can hear what it sounds like. Let's try this one to start. We can always change it. Okay, and then if I remember, we had to crank that all the way up. And then we got to put it on classic mode that way. And then I'm going to make a MIDI clip here. And add a MIDI clip. And since we're adding drums, we're going to turn off the Reese bass for now. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Oh, that's an audio. I wonder if this works. I've never tried this. It probably won't because it's not MIDI, but if I click that and I click that, yeah, it won't, will it? Yeah, it doesn't work like that. That's weird. What is that all about? Then we're going to copy that up. It's weird not being able to see it. That's think what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to drag these up. That way I can see it. Now it's there and I can see it, so that's a little better. And let's zoom in here. Oh, yeah, okay. There we go. Okay. Come on. And this one we've got to cut it back to here. Like that. Like that. Like that. And then there. And then we'll go like that. And then we'll grab all that. We'll duplicate it across like that. And then we're going to hide it all, shift down. It's actually pretty cool. So we're just going to turn off that. Let's finish this melody up now. Turn our respace back on. Bloop. Oh, actually. So let's go through on a mixed level here. So I got the vocals are panned. The vocals are panned by themselves. Oh no, the guitar and the vocals. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop unmask on. So I'm trying to remember how this works on the guitar, I think. And then I'm going to side chain it, the input to the violin. And let's drag that down a little bit, maybe 10%. And what I'm trying to do is just trying to clean this up a little bit so everything sticks through. Drag the sensitivity down a little bit. That actually worked pretty good. So a little bit less on the sensitivity and then a little bit less on the threshold. And then we could just boost that up a tiny bit and it kind of cleans everything up. And then maybe we go a little wider. Can we go 25? Then we go minus 25? How does that sound? Something's still off with this respace too. I just don't know what it is. So let's squeeze on in here. Where's my respace? Let's figure this out. That's better. It's weird. See, when you hear it after the A, it doesn't sound right, but when you play it, that's fixed, so that's good. Yeah, we can't ship stuff with bad patterns in it. That's just not gonna work. Yeah, that's better. For some reason, this note here, you can't always hear it, so a good trick is you could highlight everything, and you can layer it in this way. When it's higher up, you can hear the pitches better. And I've noticed, too, see, it doesn't sound right here, but when you go down an octave, it's something with how the basses are made in the synthesizers where the frequency modulation is different up high than down low. So lower, sometimes I've found that you have to shift it up a semitone just to make it sound in key, even though it's actually out of key. It's really weird. This one's really good. I like this. This is a good melody. Now what I want to do is it already on here? It might be. It is. Okay. So what I want to do is I just want to add co-producer on here, and I'm just going to run it through, and then let's just see what it brings up. Let's go over to this side here. Start there. Okay, and let's see if we can find anything that's not, it's probably going to give me a bunch of drums. But let's see if it can give us any ideas. Let's let it load here. Dramatic lead. Okay. Oh. I mean, hold on here. That could be cool, but it's not it. Maybe for the verse. I think it's just too busy. I think we're good. Maybe some little accents. We could put an accent in there. Ooh, that's kind of sick. Did we add another guitar? Oh, that could be cool. It kind of works. With a ton of... Maybe... Okay. So what if I... Where's my guitar? What if I duplicate the guitar track? And then we can all that stuff. Why didn't it delete everything? That's weird. Okay. We can all that. And then we bring this guitar. Okay. Where did my guitar go? This one? Is this it? No, it's this one. Drag that in this one. And then duplicate that across. And then we don't need thermal on that. We don't need unmask. Instead of Aurora, we're going to use ROM just because it's a much more aggressive reverb. And I don't think it's going to be... there's no vocals, so we don't need to worry about that masking in this specific section. And then we'll make our little pocket. That's nice. Maybe we bring the top end up a touch. Oh, well, this one also, let's slam that right down the center. Hey, what's going on, Raven? Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Thanks for the love. I'm glad you like my videos. I'm trying to kind of step up this year and get back into the swing of things and honestly trying to get monetized and build this business, so I've been working hard. What kind of stuff do you make? You make more hard trap beats or more mellow stuff or melodic or drill? I'm almost wondering if we pitch that back up now that we added this other guitar. Let's see. You know, I'm almost feeling like this actually isn't adding to the darkness. It's actually making it too bright. So what if let's start by pitching it down just to see. We might trash this whole idea. Or we use this in place of the strings. So we get rid of the strings. Maybe that's what we do. We just trash the strings and use this. That's it. That's a winner. Goodbye, strings. Trash. Oopsie. I went a little too crazy there. Let's get... There we go. And And then finally, I think with, we got to change this name to ARP. A-R-P. I think I'm also going to swell this ARP a little bit. Maybe not so aggressively, though. Excuse me. Forgot my water. It's upstairs. Tremolo, autopan tremolo. ARP. And then we're going to go tremolo. And then drag our shape. Let's mellow it out a little bit and then bring the... And then we got to change our frequency to synced, and let's go. And then now we can drag that up a little bit. It's kind of counterintuitive. So we're going to drag the amount up, and it's going to make it quieter at the beginning because the sweep is bigger. Should I do 1 or should I do 2? Let's try 2. Oh, definitely 2, for sure. That's for sure. And let's bring the amount down. That's good. That's nice. How long has this been? Okay. I think we're good. Let's just go through here and see if it's got any other ideas, but I think we're going to be set. Oh. No. It's been giving me for this project all this wacky like hyper trance stuff. It's really weird. Oh, you know why? I bet it's because a lot of this stuff has the tremolo on it. That's probably why. Ooh. Can I put that in here maybe before the guitar? Do like a call and response? I don't know. I think with a little tweaking, we might be able to make that work for the beginning. We can call and response into the guitar. The tempo's off a little bit, but let's just try it and see what we can do. Let's duplicate that, trash all that, and then let's drag that in. Just to kind of see. So, or do we start here? Ooh, I don't know. I think that's kind of solid. Maybe with some minor tweaks. Let's just tweak that up. Get it a little more. I don't want it too far off the grid. And let's solo this just to hear this end. And then I think if we add some... add some round to that. That could be really... Oh, it might already be on there, actually. Yeah. Oh, it's Aurora. No. Get the... And I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to open this up, zoom in here a little bit, and then I'm going to clip this last bit here by hitting Control E, and that's going to kind of separate that. And then what I'm going to do is now I can independently drag this clip gain up a little bit. It's weird. What is this, 32-bit or something? Look how big it is down here, but in the timeline it's not. Oh, you know why? Hold on. I have to go like this, and then I have to consolidate it. Command J, Control J. There we go. Now it's going to work. Whoop. There we go. That was odd, because it was bringing up the whole thing, but it was hidden behind that one. Okay, and then let's throw Raum on there. R-A-U-M. Like that. Oh, boy. And then now we're gonna go -20 and start from there. I think that's pretty... Maybe we go up like 2. I feel like I'm getting too busy. I'm adding too much stuff. This is supposed to be for rappers, so I need to check myself a little bit here. But that's good. I like that. And then maybe... a little more decay, a little more size. I love the 100% size. And let's drown it out a little bit. No, you're cool. Get your grass cut. I don't know where you're from, but it was storming here, so if you got a chance, cut it. But that's pretty sweet. EDM, lo-fi, trap. Dude, that's kind of how I started. I started off as a DJ, so I always wanted to make, like, just banging club tracks, and then I kind of really started liking lo-fi, and then I kind of found my niche here with, like, trap beats and stuff, and I was trying to do too much stuff, and I really had a good calling for this. I'm actually pretty good at making trap beats, so I kind of honed it in and decided to make this my target audience, and I think it's working out pretty well so far. You able to get that grass all cut? I think that works pretty good. I'm gonna leave that. I like that quite a bit. So we're gonna rename that to flute. This melody's gonna have 9,000 layers in it. Okay, and then let's bring up our mixer. Let's just kind of tweak this a little bit. Give it a listen. See, can we bring that up? Can we bring that up more? No, it's weird. I think it needs a little compression. It's kind of like jumping out in random spots. So let's throw a compressor on there. And we're just going to kind of squish it ever so slightly. Turn the sidechain off. We don't need any of that. Let's hit the peak. That's sick. Okay, good. Illinois, that's where I'm at. No, just graduated from Full Sail University. Dude, that's sick. I've always wanted to go to school for this, but I was like, dude, I'm not paying that kind of money. Do you think going to college for it was worth it? I see a lot of ads for Full Sail. Was that more like EDM based or just production in general? Oh, you're back for okay. Back in bachelor's for music production. I see. Okay. Associates. Oh, audio production. I misread. I'm sorry. Dude, that's really cool though. How long until you're done with your music production? And if you got any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. I can try to help you however I can while I'm working here. A year's not bad though. Was that a 4-year degree? Oh, 2, that's even better. That's sweet. And yeah, I'm just kind of wrapping this one up. I'm kind of just going through the mixing stage, but I'm trying to do this every Monday from like 8 to 10. Either I probably won't be doing melodies every Monday, but I'm trying to do some type of stream, whether it be making kits or probably melodies and beats mainly. I'm just trying to wrap up some stuff for my Grim Trap bundle. So that's why I'm doing specifically melodies today. But yeah, hang out. I'm here until I'm not. So I appreciate you stopping in. I think that's good. Do we even hear the texture? Not really. So I think this one I need to bump it up a touch because we lowered it. We lowered the octave down by 1, so let's bump it up like 3 dB. Maybe a little more. Let's go 5. I like my textures just to be kind of very subtly in the background. So it's like if you're layering in textures, I like to dial it into the point where you can't really hear it until you turn it off. And then once you turn it off, you're like, oh, wow, there's a big giant hole there. That's how I kind of like to mix my textures in. And if you're having troubles making textures, Raven, one thing I found is, you've probably seen in my videos, starting with like the top line melody and then getting your ideas from that, because I found that everyone likes to try to make chords and then it doesn't really jive well because you don't have like a basic idea of what you want the melody to sound like with chords because they're more complex. And like every time you hear any song, what do you think of? You don't think of, let me go here. You don't think about the chords in the song. You think about the catchy top line, like this stuff, these little plucks, and they're always bright, twangy noises. And you only need a simple pattern. You don't need to have some crazy pattern. But if you start with that, even just hum it. I have 900 messages hummed in my phone, and you start with that, and then it's so easy to fill root notes like this. Like if I solo this, I'm pretty sure this is what I started with to make this entire melody. Just these. Dun, 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 dun. And I had that recorded into my phone, and I listened to it back, and it made it so easy. Yeah, I I struggled. I even said this in J Cactuses because I made my video about this, and then I noticed other people starting to make similar videos with the similar workflow, and it just works so much better because that's what you remember. If you hear any hit song, that's what you hear. So it's so much easier once you have that down and everything just like comes onto the screen rather than fighting chords over and over and over. Let me go like this here, back to the main. And then I think what we're going to do is bring that down a little more because I kind of forgot about the violin. I don't want that to drown out the violin. Because our violin should be panned if I recall. It's not. So... yeah, we need to bring that down. That way it's on par. And then I think I'm going to drop the unmask on here. And then I'm going to sidechain the unmask. Raven, what DAW do you have in that school? Do they have you using Ableton or Logic or something? And then it's violin. Interesting. So I did it wrong, didn't I? Do I have to put it on the violin? Yeah, so I can never remember how this works. So I have to put it on the violin, not on... and then we're going to sidechain it from the flute. It's weird. That doesn't seem like it worked. Let's put it back on the flute. I still haven't gotten a grasp on this plugin. Oh, there we go. That was weird. It's just bugged. Well, it's actually not doing anything. Oh, that's because it's sidechaining the ARP, not the violin. What is going on here? Crazy. I don't understand how it's suppressing the violin if it's on the flute channel. Interesting. I need to read up on this stupid plugin. Let's put it back on the violin. Yeah, so I'm just gonna do it manually. For some reason, with this plugin, it's dang, they gave you all of them? That's wild. Is there any specific reason? I know like a lot of people use Pro Tools for like mixing and mastering and like the final stage, and then I would assume they would have you using like Ableton and or Logic for the production stage. I'm guessing that's probably why. Or just because they're the main industry standards, so you need to know how to use them all. Okay, so I think I can just get away with maybe turning it down a little more. Minus 30. And then I think I also need to bump the violin's always quiet. So let's bump. Yeah, that's what I figured. You probably know more about Ableton than I do, and I've been using this crap for 12 years. If I recall, this one is... And I need to get the lows out of there. I know a lot of people will poo-poo on it now. There's like so much taboo around filtering out the lows, but I've found in everything I've made that once I started doing that, it just cleaned everything up so much. Let's boost that volume a tiny bit. I think that's good. I think that's pretty solid. Let me give it one more listen to see if anything's sticking out. I'm trying to listen for anything that sounds like it just doesn't work together. That's solid. Let's throw this drum loop back on. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I've been focusing really hard on trying to make everything mixed well compared to what it was in the past. I used to just make everything so busy and I didn't really understand. So I've been focusing on trying to make sure nothing's fighting. So I'm glad you think it sounds pretty good. And then I always test with drums just to make sure it would actually sound good as a beat. Yeah. In your guys' opinion, does this guitar make it sound like too happy and less dark? Because I kind of like it because it's a good like A-B versus this guitar, but I'm not sure if it makes it too happy or not. It sounds like it makes it like less dark. I kind of like it though. I think we're gonna stick with it because whoever buys it can just take it out with the stem if they want. They don't have to use it. So I think we're solid. Let's just go through co-producer and just double check as a little gut check. Yeah, I think we're good. It's not giving me anything that's jumping out at me, so I think we're solid on this one. I'm definitely happy with it. There's way more layers than I wanted, but that's okay. And then do a little housekeeping here. That's actually got to... No, we don't need that anymore. And then... Yeah, so that's good. Yeah, maybe let's try it in a lower octave. I think you're right. Let's give that a shot. Oh yeah, you might be onto something on that one. I don't know why I didn't try that, but it's like, and then we can bump it up a little bit. Yeah, I think you're right. Or should maybe I alternate? I don't know. This is one of those tough ones where it's just like you're getting down to semantical decisions. Yeah, I think we're gonna alternate it. That way in the stems there's options. They can pick one. Yeah, I think I like it lower. This one's the original octave. Which sounds too happy, and then this is the one in the lower octave that you said. Yeah, definitely lower. I think you're right. I'm just gonna keep them both lower for sure. And also, I don't know if you like play games at all, but I started doing this thing. I have a Logitech gaming keyboard that has like extra buttons on it on the side. Let me pull this over here. It's got these buttons here, these hotkeys, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I started going in the software and making macros for stuff like delete or like this one if I want to just like undo, redo, and then consolidate, bounce a new track. Dude, it saves so much time. If you're, I mean, you could do it in any DAW, honestly, but try that if you have a gaming keyboard. And then I use this like productivity mouse. So same thing. It's got like extra buttons in the horizontal wheel. So I haven't set it up all the way, but it's got these 2 buttons on the side here. So I have this macro where I just click with the mouse and then it just deletes. It took me a while to figure it out, but it's so much nicer than having to like select backspace, and then I can just undo right on the mouse too. It makes my life so much easier. But yeah, I think you're right with the lower octave for sure. Oh, that's pretty sweet. I didn't know you could do that on the launch keys. That's pretty cool. Even I was using, it was like a MMO mouse, so it had like the 15 buttons right in the thumb. But I kind of like this ergonomically better. It's more expensive, but it's a little nicer on the fingers, and it's got the horizontal scroll wheel, which is nice. Once you get in these like big mega timelines and you can scroll through, which makes it a lot easier. But what do you think? You think it's missing anything, or should I take anything away? What are your thoughts? I think I'm kind of set. I think the mix sounds pretty good. I don't know if I need to add anything. I could probably take a layer or 2 away, but I might just keep it all for the end user. Yeah, that's what I think too. I think you're right. I think it sounds pretty solid. Okay, that's pretty good. So let's give it one more guitar. That's good. All right, 845. Perfect. Well, I think I'm probably gonna roll with it and end it there for the night. That way I can get a little gaming in before bed and then get back at it in the morning. But if you want to stop in, I'm going to try to do this on Mondays every night from like 8 to 10. So I'm going to be here, and make sure to pop in if you want. I'll be happy to chat with you. And I agree. Yeah, definitely too much. If we had anything else, for sure. If anything, we got to take stuff away. But I'm going to do my collect all and save. Also, in Ableton, always collect all and save. Every project, I don't care what you do, collect all and save. It's so much better for multiple computers and everything. That way you don't have to relink files and stuff. So, dude, yes, I did too. Especially when I moved computers, I had projects that I just had to get rid of. I wiped the computer and put everything new on it, and then it was just toast. It was over. I couldn't do anything with it. So, collect all and save for sure. But yeah, I'm going to be back hopefully next Monday. So if you're around, if you're done cutting the grass, pop back in. I'd be happy to have you. And thank you so much for stopping in. I really appreciate it, because I'm trying to get the business going. So we will catch you next week. Thank you very much.